This week we go to chapter 8, Understanding Interpersonal Relationship, which you can find in chapter 12 in your textbook. Okay, these are the things to be learned. It is a very short chapter. First is to understand Johari window. Then in Johari window, there are 4 areas which we call as pins to be understood. And we are going to look at how to enlarge and reduce the pins that we find in Johari window, and also the guidelines to give and receive feedback, and lastly the benefits of feedback and disclosure. Okay, to understand the interpersonal relationship, okay, you need to understand the Johari window. So let's define interpersonal relationship first. Interpersonal relationship here means the relationship between two parties, okay, which involves one person with another person, or that involve one person with a few more people. So that is called as interpersonal relationship. So in understanding this interpersonal relationship, so we will use a model which we call as Johari window. So this Johari window was named from the inventors of this window. So the inventors were Joseph Luft and Harry Ingham. So when we combine these two people's name, it becomes Johari, but later it was called as Johari. Okay, so in Johari window model, we can see that there are 4 pins. Okay, there are 4 pins over here. So these are the pins, the small windows. So we have 4 pins over here. So there are 4 situations in the relationship that we can see in these pins. So these 4 pins represent the situations that we can find in a relationship. So the 4 pins are arena, blind spot, facade, and unknown. So we will explain, or we will look at this pin one by one. Okay, it is very important for you to understand when I am explaining this Johari window model, there are 2 parties involved. Okay, the 2 parties are me and also you. Okay, because of the interpersonal relationship, ada 2 pihak yang akan terlibat, me and you. So these pins are actually the situations that me and you will face, okay, in the relationship. Okay, but between me and you here, me is the central object, or me is the most important. Okay, so understand that me is very important. So later when I give you the example, everything goes back to me. Okay, so don't get confused. So now let's see the meaning of arena. That is the first pin. Okay, let's read this metric ataupun grid ni. Jom kita baca. Okay, arena here is a situation where me, kita tengok sebelah sini, me aware about something, and it is also a situation where you also aware. So arena ni adalah satu situasi dalam relationship yang mana me tahu, aware means tahu tentang sesuatu, and you over here also know about something. Aware here means know. Okay, so as I said before, everything goes back to me. So I'm going to give an example that relates to a behavior in a relationship that represents arena. Okay, so the best example I can give of arena is, let's say I am me and you are you. So we are having a relationship. So me is me lah, and you are you. So for example, me know that me is strict. Strict is a behavior. And you also know that me is strict. So that is called as arena. So that's why I say everything goes back to me. It is where me understand who is me, and you here also understand who is me. Dia bukan me understand you and you understand me. It is not two-way. Everything comes back to me. So, saya tahu tentang diri saya, which is saya strict, and you pun tahu tentang saya. Saya ni strict. So, what will happen if we are in arena situation here? We will have a good relationship because me understand who is me and you also understand who is me. Okay. Then we go to blind spot. Okay, blind spot. Let's see the matrix over here. Okay. Okay. Let's look at blind spot now. Blind spot is a situation where me unaware, but you over here aware. So blind spot ni adalah satu situasi dalam relationship yang mana saya tak tahu tentang diri saya, but you tahu tentang diri saya. Okay, as I said, everything goes back to me. Okay, for example, myself, me does not know that me is being rude when giving the lectures. Okay, me unaware, me does not know that me is being rude when giving the lectures. But you, when you are listening to my lectures, you know that me here is being rude and use harsh words to give the lectures. So, dia adalah satu situasi yang mana saya tak tahu tentang perangai saya, tapi you ni, the other party dalam relationship ni, tahu. So, what will happen in the relationship if people are in this blind spot situation? It will give to a bad relationship. Why? Because of me ni, dia tak tahu tentang diri dia, kekurangan diri dia. Tapi orang lain tu yang sedar kekurangan diri me tu. Okay. So in my example just now, we go back to my example just now. Me and you will not have a good relationship because of you ni akan sentiasa terasa dengan tingkah laku me. But me does not know. Dia tak realise pun dia ada bad behavior. So what will happen is you will try to run away from me and avoid facing me. So they will end up having bad relationship. Okay, now we go to the next situation in a relationship, that is facet. Okay, facet or facade of facet lah. Okay, facet here is a situation where me aware, sebab dia duduk sebelah sini me aware, we refer to me, and at the same time but you are unaware. So facet here is the opposite of blind spot. Situasi yang berlawanan dengan blind spot. So it is a situation where me, saya, aware about me. Saya tahu sesuatu tentang diri saya, but you do not know about me. Okay, you ni dia tak tahu tentang me, tapi me ni dia tahu tentang diri dia. Okay, so another name for facet is a secret area or a hidden area. So it is a secret of me, rahsia me. Okay, I'll give you an example, a simple example. For example, I have a secret that I will always cry whenever people make me feel mad. Saya akan menangis bila orang membuatkan saya rasa marah. Okay, that is my secret. I don't share with other people. So, you ni tak tahu about that secret. So, you don't know that me will always cry whenever me feel mad to someone. So, what will happen if two people or two parties are in this situation of a relationship, face it, when me having a lot of secrets, it will lead to a bad relationship as well. Why? Because of you do not know the secret of me, so you tend to behave or you tend to think that me is okay with everything. Okay, as I said just now in my example, me will cry whenever me feel mad to someone. So you don't know about that. So you always come to me and make me mad because you don't know I will cry. So because of it is only a secret of me. So if you here is making me feel mad, me here will try to avoid facing you and run away from you. So in the end, they will not have good relationship. So that is about facing. Okay, and lastly, it is unknown. Okay, unknown is a situation where me unaware, me ni tak tahu tentang diri me, and you also unaware about me. So dia adalah satu situasi yang unik di mana me ni tidak tahu tentang diri me. It is possible, ya. Sometimes we don't even know who we are. There are a lot of things in ourselves or a lot of behaviors in ourselves that we don't know. Okay, kita belum explore lagi, kita tak tahu lagi potential diri kita ataupun behavior yang ada diri kita. And at the same time, you also do not know about me. So is this possible to be in this situation? Yes, normally it happens for a long-term relationship or for a new relationship. It is very common for me not to aware about me. Okay, saya ni benda-benda yang saya tak tahu wujud dalam diri saya. It is very very common. Okay, kita tak tahu semua tentang diri kita. And when me first meet with you, baru berjumpa dengan you, okay, and definitely you ni takkan tahu tentang me banyak sangat. So that is called as the unknown situation. So how to make me know more about me and also you know about me? So me and you here have to work together and share the same experience. So then me will know more about me, okay, and you can start to know me. Okay, so that is the unknown situation. So how to give an example? So impossible to give an example because I don't know what exists in me. So I just can create lah. Okay, for example, I don't know that I can sing very well. I don't know. And when I first meet with you, definitely you don't know that me can sing very well. So later, when me and you work together, we have to organize an annual dinner. Then you start saying to me, you try to sing. Then from that moment onward, me start to know that me can actually sing. So that is called as unknown situation. Okay, out of these 4 situations in a relationship, so according to Johari window, the best pin or the best area is arena. Okay, because only arena can lead to a good relationship. For blind spot, facet, and unknown, these two areas or these two situations are not good in a relationship because they will lead to bad relationship. Okay, so an organization must make sure that employees and managers inside their organization must be in arena situation. That is quite impossible because we always have the things that we don't know about ourselves, and there are the things that you do not know about ourselves, and there are some secrets that we want to keep to ourselves and we do not want to reveal to other people. Okay, so it is best that we maintain or we are in arena situation. Okay, this is the one that I explained just now. Okay, arena, blind spot, and also we have other names for this. But I explain more detail than this lah. Okay, same goes to facet or unknown and unknown, yeah. Okay, as I said just now, out of the 4 situations on the pins, arena is the best one. So this pin must be enlarged. Okay, for your information, the pins in Johari window, the 4 pins the size can be enlarged and be reduced. Okay, the larger size of the pin shows that it is the best. And there are some pains that must be reduced, which are the pains that are not good for the relationship. So in this case, arena is the pain that needs to be enlarged because an organization need to strive to be in that situation. And for the blind spot, facet and unknown, the signs of the pains, these three pains must be reduced. So this slide here is explaining to you or giving to you the ways how to enlarge the arena size and how to reduce the blind spot, facet and unknown size. Okay, first we look at arena. In order to enlarge the arena size, because we want to have a good relationship in an organization, so the manager must make sure that arena is as large as possible. So what are the ways to be taken in order to enlarge the arena size? So there are three ways actually. Okay, even though you can see only two, but there are three ways. First is by giving feedback. Second, soliciting feedback. And the last one is self-disclosure. Okay, giving feedback here means me is telling you about me. Okay, me is sharing the information about me, general information about me with you. So saya akan cuba memberi maklumat tentang diri saya kepada you. Okay, so there are certain things that you do not know about me. So when me giving feedback, then you start to know about me more. So that is called giving feedback. On the other hand, soliciting feedback is where me is asking feedback from you. So there are certain things that me does not know about me. So me needs to know more, or the only way me needs to know more is by soliciting feedback from you. So me minta pendapat ataupun feedback daripada you. So now you tell me the things that you know about me, which you think that me does not know. So that is soliciting feedback. Giving, me ni share tentang diri dia kepada you. Soliciting feedback, ada benda yang me tak tahu and me ask you to tell me something about me that which me does not realize. So that is giving and soliciting feedback. Okay, self-disclosure is where me is disclosing about me. Disclosing here means reveal private information about me. So this relates to the secret tadi. Okay, rahsia yang me selalu simpan. So in order to enlarge arena size, it is best that me reveal me's secret or the secret of me. So that is called as self-disclosure. Kita membuat pendedahan tentang diri kita. Our private information, which initially we did not want people to know. Now we need to let people know, then we can have good relationship. So I should disclose myself. I need to share my secret with you. I always cry whenever I feel mad at you. So that is self-disclosure. And for the other three pains, their size must be reduced. So how to reduce? Blind spot to reduce is by soliciting feedback. Okay, minta feedback daripada you. And being receptive here means kena terima seadanya. That is being receptive. So whatever feedback given by you to me, so me need to accept that feedback. Okay, in a positive way. Facet, ni secret area tadi. Okay, to reduce the size, me need to give feedback. Me ni kena banyak bercerita tentang diri dia kepada you. And also self-disclosure, meaning that reveal private information to you. And unknown, me does not know about me and you also do not know about me. So how to reduce the size of unknown? Okay, sharing experience with others and also learning. As I said just now, me and you need to work together and they have to share experience together. Then from that moment on, me start to know more about me and also you will know more about me. Okay, now we go to feedback. Feedback is a communication to another person. Okay, as for the interpersonal relationship, there are two parties involved. So in order to have a good relationship, then one party must give feedback or must provide feedback. So there are two types of feedback. That is giving feedback. Giving feedback here means me telling you about me. And receiving feedback is where, another type, receiving feedback is where me is accepting response from you. Okay, now let's see how to give an effective feedback. Okay, so if you want to say something to your friend and you want to give feedback to your friend about your friend's behavior, so what are the ways or the best ways to give feedback to your friend? Okay, you want to say that your friend is lazy, that your friend is having bad attitude, or your friend is annoying. So how to give that kind of feedback? So there are certain guidelines to be followed in order to make your feedback effective. Okay, first communicate caringly. So mestilah berkomunikasi dengan cara yang baik dan nampak macam mengambil berat. Okay, don't use harsh words. Balance feedback with praise. Sentiasa ada pujian di celah-celah ataupun please selitkan dengan pujian. Okay, you want to tell something that is negative to your friend, but don't simply say all negative things to your friend. Please balance the praise with the negative feedback that you are going to give. Allow two-way communication. Don't just ask your friend to be quiet and only you talking. No. Okay, you give feedback at the same time you let your friend to say something. So two-way communication. Maybe your friends want to ask, when is it the time that I use harsh words and so on. So let the other party also communicate in order for you to give feedback. Okay, provide specific suggestion. Okay, you can suggest to your friend how to improve the bad behavior or the negative behavior and give specific suggestion. Okay, for example, you said or you give feedback to your friend, you are lazy. Okay, then together with that feedback, you provide a specific suggestion. So I suggest that next time for you to come to class, please wake up at 7:30, then take 15 minutes to prepare, then you will be in time or on time for the 8 o'clock class. That is called as specific suggestion. Don't just say something very general. For example, wake up early. That is very general. Also try to provide specific suggestion. Ask permission first before you give feedback. Minta kebenaran dulu. Maybe your friend is not in a ready state to receive feedback from you. So ask permission whether your friend is ready to be given the feedback. Okay. Be specific rather than general. In order to give a good feedback or effective feedback, give a specific feedback, not a general feedback. Okay. So what is called as specific feedback? Okay. Don't simply say that Ali, you are annoying. So annoying here is quite general. Say directly or specifically annoying in what sense? Okay. Ali, whenever you talk to me, you always use words that make me feel so sick with your words. That is called as specific. Next, timely, be on time. Not be on time. Be timely here means be quick in giving the feedback. Don't wait until the time has passed for a long time, then only you give feedback. Okay, let's say Ali ini very annoying at the beginning of the semester, early semester, and you wait until end of semester, then only you give the feedback. So that is not an effective feedback. That is not the best way, because Ali ni mungkin dah lupa apa yang dia dah buat. Okay, so once you come across the bad behavior or poor behavior of your friend, then take only a short time after that to give the feedback. Pick the right place. Okay, pick a place that is where both of you are comfortable to talk to. Okay, to talk with. Okay, jangan pilih tempat yang too noisy. Okay, both of you are at the toilet and suddenly you give it back to your friend. So maybe your friend is not comfortable in the toilet, so that is not the right place. Well time. Well time here, choose the right time. Don't choose the time that is not good for you, not for you, for your friend to receive the feedback. Your friend has just awaken up, mau bangun tidur, and not in a good mood. And suddenly you give feedback. Ahmad, Ali, you are annoying. You always talk using harsh words to me. So that is not the right time to give feedback. In the end, the feedback might not be effective. And lastly, focus on behavior, not the person. In order to give feedback, it is best to focus on the behavior because of the other party can change their behavior, not the person. Okay, example is annoying is a behavior. So Ali, you are annoying. You always use harsh words when you talk to me. So that is where you give a feedback on a behavior. So don't give a feedback to your friend saying that Ali, you are a tall person. So tall is a feedback on the person. So what can the person do by having that feedback? Boleh ke ubah from tall person to a short person? So that person can change. So don't give feedback on the person, but give a feedback on the behavior. Okay, these are the guidelines in receiving feedback. Okay, receiving feedback here means when your friend is trying to give a feedback to you about your behavior, so this is what you should do. So the guidelines here are for you as a receiver of feedback when your friend is telling you. Okay, so listen with positive mind. Ask immediately if you don't understand. Be humble and have a thinking that the feedback provider cares for you. So the points given here are very straightforward and it is very easy for you to understand. So you can also come up with your own points for the guidelines in receiving feedback here as long as they make sense. Okay, so these are the rewards and benefits of feedback. So you can search in the textbook and read on this part, the rewards and benefits of feedback. So I might ask you on this for the blended learning this week. So that's all for this chapter. Thank you and Assalamualaikum.